up, and welcome to Social with Rocki. I'm Rocki, your host and creator of InstaBiz University. In this podcast, you will learn all the ins and outs of Instagram and social media. I will help you learn how to gain more followers, generate leads, and grow your influence like no other. Your business deserves your attention. It's time to revamp and be that entrepreneur you're dying to be. Are you ready? All right, let's get social with Rocki. What's up, you guys, and welcome to Social with Rocki. I know I have not podcasted in so long, but I'm back and we are back to regularly scheduled program. I can't talk, excuse me. So tonight's topic, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is, I was going to say near and dear to my heart, but let's just say I am utterly frustrated and disgusted. Okay. So for starters, we're going to talk about our 9-to-5s, and this in no way, shape or form. I'm just going to make a little disclaimer about it. This is in no way, shape or form trying to convince somebody to quit their job and not work where they are working currently. I absolutely believe that you should have some kind of a backup plan before doing this. Don't just drop it and run. Okay. So today we're talking about how a 9-to-5 is the equivalent to slavery. And I know, but some of the activists got mad at me. I had said something like that and they're like, no, it's not slavery. But to me, it is. It's modern day slavery. You're pretty much working for somebody that controls your emotional habits, how you feel about yourself, what you do, how you do, when you do it, when you eat, what time you get to go off, what time you have to come in, and you have to check in with them constantly. So if that is not slavery, I don't know what it is. So to me, that's what it is. And that's what I relate it to. So let's just get started with a little bit of my personal life. I joined the military back in 2003 and I retired in 2018. During that time, that was when I realized, you know what? I am not built to have a boss, and it is perfectly okay to not have a boss, but I am not for somebody telling me what to do and when to do it. And you know what? For the military, you guys, it's constantly wake up, go to PT, work out, eat. Work. Oh, it's time to get off. Nope. Work some more. 24 hours of our life is gone and we got told what to do and how to do it. So when I retired in 2018, you know what? I was like, I'm going to work from home because I don't have to work in the military anymore. I'm pretty much set for life. I am medically retired. I'm good to go. You guys, I sat at home and freaking ate my life away, gained weight, spent money, spoiled my kids to death. And then I realized working from home is not for me. Back then, I was more than excited to just be at home and not having to do anything or answer anybody. So I had the wrong approach. So for me, I decided to get a government job doing the same thing that I was doing with amazing pay. And I absolutely loved it, you guys. I was like, oh my God, this is so great. I'm getting paid from the military, from being retired, and I'm getting an amazing paycheck with the job I'm at now. Without going into any details, you guys, let's just say it's a toxic environment and I don't want to be there anymore. And when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I tried it. I worked from home. I tried it. I didn't like it at the time only because I had no control of myself. I had no self-control. I had no structure. I didn't even have a business then. I did, but I was not as successful as I was now. So I went back to work. Now I am completely successful in my business to the point of where my job is taken away from how much money I could be earning in my business. So as I was sitting around thinking, listening to Clubhouse, and if you don't know what Clubhouse is and you have an iPhone, you need to hop on board, you guys. I have made so many different friends on Clubhouse. You can find me at Socialwithrocki. I am at 12.3 thousand followers on there, deep connections, lots of friends. I have a Clubhouse family. It's just amazing. So as I'm listening, I'm hearing people talk about what they do, how they do it. I'm like, none of these people have a 9-to-5 that I know of anyway, and they're enjoying life. And then you know what? If you continue to walk in a place that is miserable to you, I used to love my job. I used to walk in and be like, hey, you guys, I'm at my job. I'm working. We're going to do this, and this, and and then just leave and go home and still be excited. Now I'm late to work every day. I walk in and have a bad attitude. And everyone that knows me knows that I am super happy all the time. I walk in with a bad attitude. I'm drained. And I leave there like, oh my God, I do not want to go to work tomorrow. Like I'm super duper upset about that. So, I mean, just the environment alone was enough. All I can think about when I'm at work is all the things I could be doing in my business from home. You guys, like when that gets to that point, it is time to go. So what I wanted to do is give you some steps into how to start leaving your 9 to 5 the smart way and the right way. Because to me, again, it is modern day slavery. You're somewhere where you don't want to be and you're answering to somebody that you don't want to answer to. And oh, by the way, it's worse when you know more than your superior or your boss and they don't want to listen to you and they continue to drag you through the mud, or you're doing their job for them and they're getting the pay and you're not getting the pay. Super frustrating. So I'm going to play it smart and I'm going to leave the right way. So here's the right way. Number 1, make a decision and ensure that it is absolutely what you want to do. I do not have a spouse. I am single. But if you have a spouse, check in with them. Hey, spouse, I don't feel like I want to work in my 9 to 5 anymore. They'll probably give you hell, ask you what you want to do and what's the plan. Lay out the plan. Say this is what I want to do. I want to work in my business, A, B, C, and D, da, 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 da. Once you get their approval, because once you're married, you kind of got to get their approval because y'all work together. Y'all are a team. Don't separate that fact. Then you go on to your next step. Your next step is planning, backwards planning. Okay. I went over all of my expenses for the month. What are my bills for the month? What will I have to make every month in order to cover the bills? All right. And then also, what am I going to need to save to my bank account? Okay. From that amount, I know that if I backwards plan, I have to make this amount of money in sales in order to cover this much expenses every single month. And before leaving, number 3 is you want to make sure you have at least 6 months savings, okay, in your bank account as a cushion, just in case. And number 4, you're going to live as frugally as possible. I have an AT&T bill. That's about $400 a month, you guys, because I have 5 lines, 2 business fodder, 1 for my mother, 1 for my other daughter. You guys, it's a lot. So if I quit my job, I'm going to scale back. I'm going to go to daggone Cricket Wireless. Cricket Wireless, Boost Mobile, whatever. They all work, right? Scaling that bill down as much as possible so that I don't have that big old bill, right? My car note is super, I mean, it ain't that high, but paying it down to where I don't have to worry about it for a while. Okay. Just thinking about your expenses and paying as much as possible and living as cheap and frugally as possible until your business gets off the ground and you start booming. And then the next thing, number 5, make sure your business is booming. Make sure you're consistent. Make sure you're launching, doing your sales, doing your marketing piece. Stay in the game because it's not like your 9 to 5, right? And your 9 to 5, you can go smoke a cigarette. You can go eat some snacks. You can go to the bathroom. You can walk from desk to desk, cubicle to cubicle, wherever you are, and you'll still get paid. In your 9 to 5, in your work, once we quit this job, you guys, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like if you stop working in your business, you're not getting no paycheck. It ain't like your job where they're just going to give you a paycheck. No, you stop grinding in your job, in your business, the money stops coming in. All right. So you need to make sure you're real consistent with that. And one thing I do not want you to forget as well, insurance, you guys, insurance. And that's the biggest thing for me right now is finding insurance for my kids. I'm literally working for insurance. That kills me. All right. So hopefully this has helped somebody out. I'm super duper excited to get this podcast jumping again. And yes, this is a very short episode. I'm going to try to continue to keep them short. But to me, once again, to wrap it up, 9 to 5 to me is modern day slavery. I have a goal, December 2021. Rocki will not be working for anybody at all, especially when they don't appreciate me. That's my goal, you guys. So thank you for listening and joining into the podcast. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to try to do this more regularly and share the word, pass the word. Follow me on Instagram at Socialwithrocki and join the Facebook group, Instagram Marketing Strategies for Female Entrepreneurs, where it is a tribe of us that love each other. And if you are on the Clubhouse app, make sure you join Clubhouse. Give me a follow at Socialwithrocki because we host rooms on Clubhouse. And oh, by the way, I am the number 2 club in Clubhouse for Instagram marketing. And I drop all the bombs, all the knowledge, everything, you guys. I don't hold anything back from you guys because I shouldn't have to. Somebody didn't hold anything back from me. And look where I'm at right now. And as a little plug, I'm also a moderator for Gary Vaynerchuk. Join that group first in line on Facebook. You will not regret it as well. It is a time for you to collaborate with people and talk to people and network and just have a good time and meet people that's in your caliber, okay? When I'm at my job, you guys, speaking of people of your caliber, when I'm at my job, then people don't understand business. I'd be so excited about stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm on Clubhouse, just talking to your phone all day long because I'm in business. They'll never understand. But all right, you guys, have a blessed and wonderful night, day, evening, month, year, and I will catch you next time on the podcast, Social with Rocki. Love you guys. Mwah.